Hi everyone, this is the coaching of Platinum 1 Kindred player. From the start I want to say that I'm really happy that I could get a video from the point of view. There are a lot of things we can learn from the player's perspective that we actually can't really tell when we watch a replay. I think those things are really important and I'm gonna talk a lot about them in this video. Let's start. So first thing I want to notice is Kai'Sa and Thresh are standing in this bush. And I have no clue why would you do that. As Kindred, you should go like here. You start from base, you go there, just to make sure you don't get invaded. AD carry or support goes there, and AD carry or support goes there. So all your entrances to the jungle are safe. This ward is actually pretty good, and it's because Morgana with Rengar are a real threat on late invade. That's actually a reasoning I can understand why you're stacking here, because Rengar and Morgana are actually really good at late invading. Rengar is extremely strong level 1, Morgana has her cage, so if one of you get hit, you're probably dead. Still, if you just put a ward here and you cover all your entrances, you will know you should ping your bot in time to make sure that they come to you and help you, or you just simply leave red buff, go to your blue buff, or straight to his red buff. Let's talk about the most important part of the game as a jungler. Your draft is pretty fucked, I'm not gonna lie. Your bot lane is even, but your bot lane can't really kill their bot lane, which is pretty bad. If Morgana just plays correctly, Thresh should never be able to hook or flay. You have Singe top lane with Dark Harvest and Resolve, and I'm not really sure why, and also Doran Ring, and I don't know why isn't it Corruption. Against Vlad, as you can see, Vlad has Ignite. Ignite is really bad on top lane. You should never play Ignite on top lane unless you're a Darius player or Tryndamere, I guess. You can do that on Tryndamere, but I still do believe that Darius and Tryndamere prefer Ghost over Ignite. Another thing is, you play against Rengar, so your first two clears, you just have to make sure you don't meet him. You have to make sure you're not anywhere near him, because if you are, he's just probably gonna murder you. Mid matchup is pretty even. Xerath can have perma push, and Yone actually can't do much. He can sustain, of course, and also has TP, so he should be pretty even. The thing is, if Xerath missteps, mispositions, or gets ganked, or Yone gets a bit ahead, Xerath is completely done and he can't enter the lane anymore. You have already useless top lane, I don't know what it is. You have Xerath against Rengar, Yone, Vlad. It looks bad already in the draft. You are the win condition. You and Kai'Sa are the win condition in these games, and you have to make sure that you are fed and the Kai'Sa is fed. Xerath, Singed, and Thresh are just your resources to make sure that you get all the gold that is necessary to actually carry. Now, as you can see from the red perspective, it's actually way easier. Vlad doesn't like doing a lot, right? He actually really don't want to make a lot of action early, and Singed is doing exactly the same thing. Singed, as you can see already, he's proxying, which means that Vladimir can just safely stay like here and last hit all the creeps without any risk, and he's happy with that. He wants a lot of gold, he wants to be safe, and he doesn't want to fight early. So your top lane matchup is already doomed. But what you should do, you should tell Singed, either on chat or if you're playing duo with him, to try to set up a wave so you can gank him level 3 or 4. I'm not sure if you're doing full clear or if you're going like 3-4 comes into gank. You can do both on Kindred and it's okay. But Vlad has Ignite and Vlad is pretty weak. You want to make sure that Vlad doesn't get ahead just by doing nothing. Rengar is stronger than you are. He has better mid laner. Not exactly better, but when it comes to skirmish, Yone is probably better than Xerath. Although Xerath has Exhaust, which actually favors you a lot, because Xerath can just exhaust rank or Yone and one of them is useless for a couple seconds, so you can actually kill them. Bot lane matchup is pretty much scaling. Thresh should look for a lot of roams on mid, top, and invade enemy jungle with you. Alright, so let's jump into the game. You're starting from red buff, which is completely fine. You want to go top early on. You want to make sure Vladimir doesn't get ahead. I mean, Singe is pretty much fucking up the wave already, so it might be hard, but that should be your plan in Champions loading screen at least. So from this point, first thing I want to say, you are kiting your camp, I mean you are kiting your red towards your next camp and you're doing it really poorly. You are range champion, you have like 550 or even 75 range, I'm not sure about that. So I don't see why would you last hit him like from this place instead from this place. So you would already be like 1 or 2 seconds ahead. And time is really important as a jungler. Also, what you can see from this position is Rengar started blue buff. Or he started solo, but Singe didn't see him there. So what that means is enemy bot lane helped him because they are late. So what that means, he's gonna puff top as well. So from this point, you should know that if you go for top scuttle, Rengar probably also will be there. Okay, so here's the thing with golems. When you're doing golems, you can stay like in this place behind the big golem to make sure that the small one doesn't attack you. It might actually seem to be pretty small thing, but if small golem attacks you like 5-6 times, right, it's like more than 100 HP. So if you can just do that, you will not lose 100 HP. And it's pretty easy to do because all you have to do is stand behind the big one, and when this, I mean the small golem moves like this, you just move like this. Especially now, it will be pretty easy to do. You didn't do that, so you lost a little bit more HP than you could. I mean, it doesn't really matter because you play Kindred. You have your passive on W, which makes the jungling pretty easy. Okay, so it's the same thing I said when you were finishing red buff. Why did you last hit them from this place instead from this place? They would chase you. They would chase you there. You would already be like here. So it's like we already can see that you lost a couple seconds. And you lost them for absolutely no reason, only because your clearing is pretty poor. I'm honestly not really sure if doing full clear in this game is a great idea. Alright, so I have no clue how this happened. Kai'Sa and Thresh against Vayne and Morgana is lane when nothing should happen there. Kai'Sa and Vayne just farm, Thresh tries to roam, Morgana just puts Black Shield and maybe looks for cage, but that's all. I really don't know how this could happen, but what that changed, it should change your game plan. Because right now you know that your bot lane killed enemy bot lane. And the thing that is pretty bad, and I see a lot of even diamond players doing that, you didn't look there. If you look there, you could see if they burned flash, if they burned heal, if they burned exhaust or ignite, but I believe they have exhaust. So it could tell you if you want to go there soon, but you don't know that because you didn't check. You never pressed. Okay, right now you should press tab. You should press tab. When you press tab, you should see how many creeps Rengar has, and divide it by 4. And when you do that, you will know how many camps he took, which will help you also to notice and understand what his pathing will be. You also don't do that. You looked mid. Okay, so you know now Rengar has no flash. You should remember that in your head, or even write it down on the chat. When will he have flash? So you will know that if you meet him and he's low or something, if you can flash, or will it be worth if you just flash forward and maybe kill him. Okay, so till now you never looked on lane state on any lane. You looked for a second on mid, and I really don't know why you don't do that. You really should. You actually don't know how top lane looks, right? All you see is your minimap. You know that they're like standing there, but you don't know how many creeps are on any side. You don't know how mid looks like, and all you can know is that your bot lane is pushing an enemy bot lane. Which should also lead you to a conclusion that after you take this and this, you should leave top scuttle, go straight up to bot scuttle, and make sure that they don't get ganked. Because your top lane is useless, alright? I mean, Singed does nothing. All he does is he can push the wave, maybe not int as many times, and press W to make sure that Yon can't just come back to his body when he presses E. So right now your main goal is go bot lane. Go bot lane. Okay, so you even got stuck there, and I believe since you got stuck there, you actually should leave this Gromp and go straight up there. Rengar was top lane, so he's probably like either finishing these camps or he's already on the crab. So you pretty much should already go bot lane. Okay, right now you know it's Rengar. You see the new flower thingy he used, so you know that he's like in this area. And he's probably going for top scuttle, which makes you able to take this, but after you take this you have to go exactly there. So I believe you do that. You're not kiting it. Okay, Trash warded it, that's really good from Trash. You should... Okay. Okay, here I can understand. Zerat would probably spam ping you, but what you should do now, you walk here, you push the lane, and you spam help on this. You don't really care if you I mean, I don't care if you take all these creeps, if Zerat takes them, I really don't care. If I was Zerat, all I want you to do right now is walk here, help me push if I'm Zeraf, and I walk with you down river, take the scuttle, maybe gank even bot lane, because as you can see they are overextending right. You're not doing that, so okay. That was just something else. I don't know why Yon did that, but it's like Platinum 4 Gold 1 level, so we can't really expect much from these players. He has no flash, so you probably should run instead of standing in his melee range and taking another Q. So right now you lose this. Your golem spawns, so after you spawn you probably should go straight up to your jungle and clear up from bottom to top again. Maybe set up a dive on Vladimir. Yeah, so this is pretty much your plan for next 1.5 or 2 minutes. It might change, of course, because as you can see there are a lot of factors that can change what you should do during game. I don't know why in the world would you go there. He already took it. I'm pretty sure he already took it. You don't press tab, so we actually can't be sure if he took it. But if you just press tab and if you count his creeps, we would know that he already took it. And there's nothing there. And all you're doing right now is wasting time instead of just going for golems, going for raptors, going wolves, going gromp. And then maybe looking for gank or on top or mid. Your bot is resetting, so they are pretty safe for like 40 seconds. There is no reason to go straight up here when your golems are up, your raptors are going to be up soon, your walls are going to be up by the time you finish Raptors, and also your Grump is going to be up. I really don't know what are you doing right now. You're looking at your champ when you're going there, which makes no sense. You could look mid lane, you could look bot lane, you could look top lane. Yeah. So as you see, I have no clue why you went there. See this? See this? See this? See this? You lost literally 30 seconds right now. You would be already done clearing this. Okay, maybe not. You would be like on Raptors right now. But yeah, you see the point. You're level 4. You would be level 5 already. And you're the win condition. You and Kai'Sa are the win condition. Why do you go there? Can you gank Vlad? No, you can't gank Vlad. Can you gank Yone? Well, he probably just reset right now. And I don't know why did you buy this. You could buy another longsword plus dagger. Crit is really bad early on. You never should buy crit early on. Unless... Okay, there is one scenario when you buy crit early on, and it's if you play Yone, Yasuo, or Jhin, and you have really fucked up gold. Like, you have really bad recall and stuff, and you just have to buy it. But even then, it's just better to buy another dagger or longsword. Okay, so right now, your jungle pathing is absolutely screwed. I would just try to hang myself, press FF, or just go next after this happened. This situation is tragic. It's actually even not enough to say that it's tragic. Your jungle pathing is absolutely screwed because you have to go like this. You lose another seconds. Then you probably go wolves because you just want to ignore these golems now, and then go straight up for the grump. So yeah, you would be level 5 already, you would be doing wolves right now, and then you would probably go grump. What are you doing again? I don't know what are you doing again. I believe Trash just checked your golems and they were taken by Rengar, so what are you doing here? You've got free gold right here, free gold and experience. Why are you going like here? What is this thing? Okay, you wanted to check if he starts Drake, but even if he starts Drake, you probably don't want to contest it unless your mid and bot can actually move, and I believe that they could, so this is why it's pretty good of Rengar that he didn't actually start it. Also, Rengar has probably a lot of gold. I just want to say again, you're not looking at lane states. I actually have no idea. How can you know where you should go? Look bot. I just saw Vayne tumbles in with her Q. And why don't you look at this? They might be fighting, they might be trading summoners. Vayne might be low HP. If you knew that kind of things, you could come to a conclusion pretty fast that after you take this and after you take this, you just press B and go straight up Drake because Vayne might reset. I'm not saying that she's low HP because I have no clue what's going on here. But those are just kind of things that you can learn from watching players' perspective. Okay, you're doing wolves, you should be kiting towards next camp, which is of course Gromp. This is like, I'm gonna say that again. I want you to, for God's sake, learn it. Why are you killing this from this place? This is your range. If you're standing like here, if this is your like champion, if this is your champion, your range is like this. Can you see? Can you see this? You can even move more towards Gromp and still be able to finish them off. You're wasting a lot of time. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but it wasn't the greatest as well. After you finish this, you probably should look top and mid and then decide if you want to recall or if you want to go top. But do you see what's going on here? They are fighting again. Kai'Sa is your win condition and you don't know what is going on. You don't know. Bot lane is just a huge question mark. Why you won't put your camera there? Just why? Just please, just do it. Okay, you look top. That is really good that you look top. But you should do it like 20 times already. You don't know what is going on there. You just saw that Rengar is there, and it's pretty good that you decided not to go there because Singed is dead, so you can actually look for ganked mid. Xerath is pretty low, and yeah, Yone is, I'm just gonna say, he's actually pretty broken right now. You can see your Xerath is like really low on HP, which means that if Xerath mispositions, gets ulted or Q'd, you're probably both dead. You don't have your Lamb's respite yet. It's pretty risky. He's full HP, he has his tornado, Xerath could be dead in like 3 seconds. I hope he's not. You literally should recall after the Grom. Okay, you see, your Kai'Sa is on Rampage. Do you know if Vayne has summoners? You don't. Do you know if Morgana has summoners? You don't. And you don't know all these things only because you never checked your bot lane, which is your also win condition. Okay, Yone is probably dead. Yeah, he missed everything. He's kind of hack trolling. Yeah, going Drake right now is really good. It's really good call because you just saw that Rengar is top lane. So he either recalls there and goes like straight up to blue buff, and by the time he does it, you would already take like half of Dragon's HP. So you also have bot lane prio because Vayne is dead. So even if and Yone is also dead, so even if Rengar comes and tries to steal, it's like 4v2. I mean, Morgana, Rengar against 4 of you. Okay, Xerath is pretty low, but he still can ult. So this is pretty good call. So what you should do is take this, take your golems, take red buff, and probably take your raptors, which I'm actually not sure. Because right now, all you should try to do is path the way that makes you able to play around your bot side. Your Kai'Sa is on Rampage. Okay. So you don't do this, which I actually like. But I only like this if you take this Scuttle, and straight up after Scuttle recalls, and you go like here, like this. Okay, so everything I just said you just didn't do. I mean, you're not listening to me right now, but that's pretty depressing. So yeah. Morgana is mid. It's a really good thing that she walked mid. As you can see, Vayne is back bot, and the reason it's good that Morgana went mid is bot wave right now is gonna push towards Kai'Sa and Thresh, and Kai'Sa and Thresh are in base. So every time you recall as support, you just look for an opportunity to walk like mid, maybe even top if you have a lot of time, and maybe get random Q on Xerath. Maybe Xerath would be dead. You never know. Maybe you just meet Kindred with like this HP after random fight. You know, you never know what you meet. You can also put wards for your mid laner or top laner, or even put some deep ward like here. So it's really good that actually she moved from base to mid, and I'm actually surprised that it happened on like Platinum 4 level, because it doesn't really happen often. Even like diamond players don't do that often, and it's actually pretty broken. So I'm actually happy to see this. I'm really happy to see this. But as I said, what you're doing right now is straight up trolling, and you should recall, get your the thingy that gives you bonus damage against creeps. I'm not sure if it works on monsters, but you should just recall. When you recall, you go like this, 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 and then maybe look for this. Your top side should not exist at the time. You should actually don't even go there. You actually maybe you could go there if they're like if bot reset and you're like standing here, then you actually can go there, take it, but then recall and look for bot lane plane again. So as I said, I really don't like this. You press tab, but you press tab for like half a second. Do you know what items Vlad have? Do you know what items Yon have? Do you know what items anyone in the game have? I'm sorry. Do you know how many creeps Rengar has? Do you know actually where Rengar will be right now? He's probably going to be bot jungle, right? Because we saw them here, like you took Drake, so he's probably pathing towards top lane right now. But do you know that? Do you know that? Okay, you take this. I mean, I don't really see a reason for you to take this. As I said, I don't like what you're doing. So right now we can see the actually amazing example of Rengar inting. Why is he going here? You can see his red is coming up, his raptors are coming up, and his golems are coming up. Why does he like come here? He can't kill Kai'Sa. Wave is pushing towards Kai'Sa. Look top, look top, look where he's cinched. If he was already here, or even here, instead of like doing random thing here, he could look to ult cinched and get a free kill, right? He's not doing that for some unholy reason. Um, okay, you should recall now. You either recall right now or you do full clear, but if you do full clear, you're useless for next 1 minute. And you don't want to be useless. You want your bot lane to get fed as hell, and you want your Kai'Sa to be able to 1v9 this game, and your job when Kai'Sa is fed is use your ultimate to make sure she doesn't get one shot by Rengar, Vlad, or actually everyone in enemy team. So right now Morgana is top lane. As I said, she had pretty good pathing. I mean, yeah, pathing. I can say a pathing because she went like this. Vayne pushed the wave. Morgana had no reason to be bot lane for that time because Kai'Sa and Thresh were in base. So what she did, she got a free kill on Singed, which Rengar could get if he only had better pathing. You also see that his raptors are marked, and if you go there, I'm actually gonna find you in real life and do nasty things to you. You never should go there. Morgana will be there, Rengar will be there. If you go there, I swear to God, I'm gonna be really mad. Why are you not kiting the camp towards next camp? You also haven't checked the lane states again. It's really important, guys. You really have to understand when you play jungler, you okay, see? Do you guys see where Kindred finished the Raptor? I'm sorry for taking so much time and talking about like things like this, even though I said it already. But what's the reason for you not to last hit Raptors from this place because they will chase you like here? and do this like from here. What's the reason? Good thing is that you're actually um Jordi, cut it. Last the good thing. Yeah, just cut it, please. Um, so you probably just full clear this and recall and take massive recall with a lot of gold and then path bot side again. It's really irrelevant if your Singed will get like 5 more kills or if he will die 3 or 4 more times. It really doesn't matter. You ignore Singed, you go bot. You see Morgana. Can you guys see how much impact this Morgana made? It's like Platinum player, but what she's doing right now, she's actually 1v9. If they kill Zerath because Morgana is here, it's actually gonna be pretty insane. I really like her. I really believe that if she will keep playing like this, she will actually climb pretty fast. I mean, yeah, he runs. Yeah, as I said, if you just did what I said after the crab, you would probably not even be here. But where you should be right now, you should be like here, taking this and then going to dive Vayne. She would be there alone. Morgana will stop. Why do you go there? Don't go there. You should leave your top jungle. Morgana is here, Rengar is here, and Yone is here. You actually should leave that. You don't really care about all your top jungle. You should just recall, go bot, and all of this wouldn't happen. You wouldn't care about this anyway, but it happened only because you didn't recall after the scuttle. So let's see what you actually do here. Please don't tell me you will go there. Just take the wolves. Take the wolves. You are already privileged. Tell me right now how 1v9 Morgana is. Morgana is hard smurfing this game. Her pathing, her decision making is hard smurfing this game. She's actually doing amazing job and you're hard trolling by going here. You burned your flash, you burned your Lamb's Respite for no reason, and right now you could be bot lane diving Vayne. Look what your bot lane is doing. They are diving Vayne. You could be there, you could take his blue side jungle and be happy. Right? Why don't you just recall right now? Just take the wolves, take the... Okay, they let you take the Gromp, which is fine. Okay, can you see this? Can you see this? Can you see this? It could be your kill. Kai'Sa is already fed. This kill could be yours. Also, all these 3 camps could be yours. But for... Yeah. Let's just forget about it. So, probably the reason that what you're doing right now is, I could say, okay, is because Vladimir is overextending and Yon is probably looking to recall. He should have a lot of gold. And Zerath is also puffing here, so Morgana has probably recall and she's probably either puffing bot again or she's just puffing mid and he should be like in this place or something like this. So if you actually move towards top right now and kill Vlad, but you don't know what Vlad have. He just used his pull. We could see that even on your extremely bad camera control. We could see he has no pull. So okay, you recall, it's fine. But again, like instead of moving like to this place, you could just move to this place, take the gold from wolves, and then recall. Have more XP like this, have more gold by like 100, and then just take this, go here, maybe cover your bot or just go mid with your bot. That depends on the situation. So what you're doing instead is, okay, I'm pretty sure if you watched it from, if you just watched this game, I'm pretty sure you would notice how troll it is. Why do you go there? Why? Why? It's 100 gold and you have to go like this. And where you want to be? You want to be like this area. You want to be like here. And look, look at your camera control. What are you looking at? You're looking at fogged area. You don't know what's here. Like, why would you look here? I could actually color the screen like this and it would make literally no difference. It's actually same thing. Why are you looking here? Why are you looking here? This is irrelevant. It doesn't matter what is here. You don't you, right. Your camera should be here. You should look what is going on here. You see Rengar. You don't know what items he have, what items uh, Vlad has, how many creeps he has. You don't know anything. I'm actually really surprised you got into platinum by playing like this. It's actually quite insane. Okay, you look there. This is really good that you look there. Also press tab. See, he's unstoppable, which probably means he's like 4 or 5 kills right now on a spree. And and I couldn't know that because you never press tab. Okay, now you press tab. What do you see on top? You see he's extremely fat. He's gonna have his gold drinker in the base. What do you see on top? Yeah, you see this. You never want to be top. What do you see on bot? You want to be bot. You want this Kai'Sa to carry you. You want this Kai'Sa to actually be able to carry you. You want to have your ult to make sure she doesn't die. What do you see mid? Mid is useless this game. I mean, not only this game, mid is useless. Uh, mid mid lane is only good for taking prio. I mean, in my opinion, that's my most of my games I played as a mid laner, and right now I do believe AP items are really bad, and I really do not recommend playing mid if you want to play AP champions. Yone is good, Tristana is good, Lucian is good, Jayce is good, that kind of things. Maybe Moonstone champions like Seraphine, but it's irrelevant right now. These two champions in this game right now are completely irrelevant. What matters is Kai'Sa, Rengar, and maybe also Vlad, but Vlad is 66 CS, so he's not gonna be a threat anytime soon. So I don't know why you're going for wolves. I'm gonna say it again. I really don't know why you're going for wolves. I mean, as I think of it, it might be not that bad because Rengar probably recalled and he's like blue side right now, so you have free Herald, which might not be that bad, and you actually should spam pink your bot lane now, but it only works because your bot lane is hard smurfing this game, and you should be like here with them, and then you should recall, and then you should path here. Which, as I said, it only makes sense because your bot lane is hard smurfing. Uh, okay. You didn't think of that, and I actually was expecting that you didn't think of that. So, your bot lane right now is trolling. I mean, Xerath should go bot. I mean, he should push the wave. Uh, okay, maybe he shouldn't go bot, but your bot lane should probably be like this side of the map right now, either top or mid. Just take the Herald, take maybe tier 1 bot or mid, doesn't really matter. Singed should go bot. Xerath should stay mid or actually move top, and Kai'Sa trash mid or top. It doesn't matter that much. Um, But they don't do this, so I actually really like what you're doing. Because as you can see right now, you're gonna be doing the right thing for the first time in the game, and I can't see what menu did this, but it doesn't matter. You're on your bot side of the map, and you want to play with them. You want to make sure they are safe. You see Morgana. You see Morgana here. Okay, you took it. That's fine. Now take golems and look at your bot lane. You should look at your bot lane all the time. Okay, but why are you not? Okay, so if your bot lane wants to go there and they are carrying you because you didn't get a lot of gold in this game and you probably won't get more gold in this game. So when you play solo queue and the guy that is carrying you wants to do something, even if it's a bad idea, which in this case, yeah, well, if Rengar kills Kai'Sa, it's probably game over. But you should go with there. And even though ideally you should be doing your golems right now and covering for your bot lane, you actually, I believe, in this particular game, should just go with your bot lane, look for a pick, okay, just hook her, just hook her. Oh my, oh my. You're all dead here. Wow. Wow. I mean, you could have this up if you didn't go towards top jungle. If you have this up, maybe this could go the other way. And maybe if Thresh hooked the Morgana and take the free kill instead of grabbing Rengar, but you can't control that. But you can control this. Well, it happened. The game is probably gonna be pretty hard from now. So yeah, I believe I'm gonna actually end the video right now. I know it might be a bit long, but I believe I said all the most important things about this game. How our Kindred player could actually solo carry this. I mean, not exactly solo carry, but carry this with bot lane, which he didn't do. I really do believe you guys can learn a lot from this. So if you're interested in private coaching, check the description. Also, I have Facebook. I'm gonna upload a lot of videos that will be coming soon. So yeah, if you don't want to miss them, make sure to leave a like and see you in the next video.